I think, well, would they anyway?
You see, my initial thought there was, what the fuck not?
Yeah.
Why do you not? That's amazing.
The Royal Navy has dealt a blow to monster enthusiasts, saying that while it might have some records of reported sea monster sightings, it doesn't collect them centrally or track monster activity.
Wow.
I like the fact that they're sort of, we can now confirm.
They feel the need to say that,
We
yeah.
don't follow monsters.
Wow.
Like, what? Why not?
Brilliant.
But it's fantastic. It's basically a news story saying that, because of the Freedom of Information Act,
Of course, yeah.
you can request specifically to the armed forces, like there's a lot of things about the UFOs.
Of course, yeah, which is all.
And they say, you've got to tell us freedom of information. It's like stuff on the census. After 100 years, you've got to tell us everything.
Yeah,
that you
freedom
can.
of information. 25 years, 30 years,
Oh,
something like that.
Yeah. And we said that they do, and they sort of release statistics. And someone, I think from the University of Sheffield, Dr. David Clark, has requested all the information the Royal Navy have got on sea monsters.
Brilliant.
But they don't have any information. But one thing I sort of picked up over here, it says here, the MOD's carefree stance on sea monsters contrasts with its policy on UFOs. It maintains a record for more than 50 years. Thousands of reports of strange sights in the skies were recorded by the military's UFO investigation unit.
Awesome.
But until it was shut down on December the 1st last year.
Okay.
Why? Like, what's going on? Why all of a sudden is
60 years tracking stuff, then you
we'll give it a rest. Yeah.
Now.
No one watches X-Files anymore, there's no money available.
Yeah, 60 years tracking stuff and then, ooh, shiny things.
That's good. But that thing, Dr. David Clark was obviously a bit put off, saying they should be recording these kinds of things, but I don't think anybody is recording them. It's short-sightedness, he said, but that's bureaucracy.
Of course.
How angry it is that
that's
they're
really,
not recording sea monsters.
But that's the way it goes. But then does sea monsters include like Loch Ness? Because that's not the sea.
That's true. It's as deep as the sea, apparently. Loch Ness is apparently as deep as
really?
the Pacific. Yeah, apparently in the middle it's as deep as the Pacific Ocean.
Awesome.
Yeah. But I'd love to,
My dad thought he'd seen the Loch Ness monster, as most people do. And it wasn't.
Very selfie.
Yeah.
It came
Just
down.
wondering behind quick save.
Alright there.
Hello.
I don't know why it was
You're Irish, yeah. Potato.
I'm not really from Loch Ness, you know.
That's why nobody ever sees him there.
But apparently, during the 19th century, there was a lot of sightings. The Royal Navy recorded lots of sightings of sea monsters. And it said that these included an 1830 report sent to the Admiralty in London by the captain of the ship, Rob Roy. That's great, isn't that a drink? Yeah, I'd want to be on the picture of Rob Roy.
Isn't it?
Yeah, it is. And he said he saw a great thundering big snake. Snake. Oh, don't pity me, I ain't got a job.
Oh, yeah.
And she saw off St Helena. Is it St Helena?
I don't know.
South Atlantic. I think that's near Falklands.
St Helena. With an E.
It's got an A on the end. St
Okay,
Helena.
Helena then, yeah.
Email in.
Yep.
And also,
Be pedantic, correct us.
Commander George Harrington, captain of the Castilian, saw a monster of extraordinary length rear its head out of the sea, again near St Helena.
Okay.
Then that was in 1857. Go there!
That would be awesome.
Just hang around, there's obviously something happening in the South Atlantic.
That's something more than 150 years ago.
Maybe, I was thinking, maybe St Helena, St Helly, is near the Falklands. I often think that's why they had a big fight over the Falklands in the 80s.
To try and cover up the monster.
Yeah, because Argentina went, hey, you have lots of sea monsters! I don't know why they're French.
Is he Italian? French?
Argentina, well, they speak Portuguese, don't they? I don't know, they're all wrong. We should have Falklands so we can see sea monsters better than you. And who very well not.
Bloody well
Maybe
weren't
that's
you?
why the Falklands
Dirty
were
French people living in Argentina.
Get out!
Oh, maybe that would be awesome.
I always think that Maria Reasons for War Obviously, yeah. Lots of sea monsters around.
I do have this slight living hope that one day something like that will pull something out of the sea that's just like, the fuck is that?
Yeah.
That's a dinosaur.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Because I think Loch Ness, if it's going to be anything, it's going to be a plesiosaur.
Yeah.
It should have died out like 60 million years
ago. Yeah.
I've been watching Walking with Dinosaurs.
Okay, nice.
The documentaries. I remember that there was two things I was good at school. That was space and dinosaurs.
Okay.
And I remember being like doing projects on either dinosaurs or space.
See, a lot of boys do.
Yeah.
Both of those things. I don't think either of those were ever particularly me.
No?
No.
A lot of boys do, except me though. I'm not playing with girls.
Yeah. No, it's one of those things I don't recall. I'm sure I'll be told I'll cover a lie tomorrow, but I'm fairly certain I didn't have a dinosaur phase.
No.
A lot of boys do. And I really wish I do, because now I find it very interesting.
Yeah.
And then even like as I went through high school and stuff, I got ridiculously interested in like the Aztecs and Incas and things like that.
That's weird.
And I got no interest in history.
I've never had an Aztec phase.
See, I had an Aztec phase, but no dinosaur
So you weren't
phase.
obsessed with the crystal maze, and you just
Maybe
like
that
the
was it,
Aztecs,
yeah.
You like that it was all sandy.
I did, yeah, it was awesome. And then I had a little flashback last year with Indiana Jones, and it was like, ooh, damn it!
I remember my life in what my parents would refer to as me being into something.
Yeah.
So when you're growing up, like you say, oh, what should we buy Howard for Christmas? And my mum would say, well, he's into
this.
the 80s.
Yeah.
Or he's into Thundercats. But I remember the two academic areas was that, oh, what's Howard into? He's into space, or he's into dinosaurs. I remember saying that, oh, is he? Oh, it must be a clever lad.
Yeah.
Getting a telescope for looking at through
See,
people's bedroom windows.
I didn't get sidetracked by dinosaurs or anything.
It's not heroin.
It's not, no, but I just read anything.
Yeah,
I still do to some extent.
I know, it's got to be something that I know I'm going to like.
Yeah, but I've narrowed it down a little bit, and I'll only read, this, and this. But when I was sort of 9, 10, I do remember very vividly myself and another girl in my class, Katie Sykes, having to go out to the school library van and choose the books for the library because we read everything.
Oh, bless.
Honestly, I don't know if they did it near you, I assume they did. It was like a library van that came around all the schools and refreshed the school library.
Oh, right.
And you'd take out, 30 books and get 30 new ones.
I was too busy playing with Triceratops.
Well, that's fair enough, but I was that kid in my class who read everything in the library.
Yeah.
And at the age of 8, I had a reading at the age of 15 or something ridiculous like that.
Sure you weren't the only one that could read? That was it. Steve can read, he knows them
There we
words.
go. He'll choose the books, it's fine. He needs the books, it's fine. But yeah, I have this massive vivid memory of going out to the van, sitting in the library and going, well, what do I want to read? And basically repopulating the school library based on what me and Katie Sykes wanted to read.
That's good. What kind of taste did Katie have?
I can't remember, but I think it was fairly similar.
Yeah.
We were both not clever kids. Well, she was very clever, but I think she still is. But I just read everything in the world. And when it got to things like Christmas, like you say, what are they into at the moment? My mum used to just say, books.
Books.
And it was always, I was into like the Famous Five. I had to explain the Famous Five to a Canadian yesterday. we sell in our shop a Famous Five book.
Alright.
It's like the undiscovered secret
Right, yeah, amazing.
story, and it's got loads of survival stuff in, and there's a bit where they get lost and they have to find their way back, and how to make a compass and stuff like that. So the mum was like, so what is this? And I was like, well, it's a kid's storybook. And she went, oh, because I bought it as a present for my boyfriend. I was like, right, do you know who the Famous Five were? No. Okay. And it might not be the most appropriate present, but you paid for it now, so shut up. And I sort of,
Customer service like that.
Exactly, I had to sort of explain to her that the Famous Five were this like massively famous. Everyone in the country's heard of the Famous Five. Or
Hence their name.
10 years ago, maybe everybody had heard of it. Now, if it's not a shiny iPhone, they don't care, do they?
No.
But when I was 8 or 9, that was it. I would read the Famous Five and Secret Seven, anything with a bit of a mystery.
Enid Blyton kind of stuff.
Generally, yeah, and even like the Faraway Tree and things like that, which were amazing. But I would read absolutely anything you put in front of me.
Right.
And my mum's still got in her loft my entire collection of Famous Five books,
That's
my entire collection of Secret Seven books, and all of that. I've got there's boxes and boxes of my kids' books in the loft. So when tomorrow when we do get pregnant, according to you,
You'd better now.
my kid will have plenty to read.
That's
Because
good.
I've got that, and that's one of the things.
Sound like that.
People used to just have to buy me books, and because I still read phenomenally fast.
Yeah.
I go through a novel in about 2.5 hours.
Right.
But that's abnormal, apparently.
It is a bit, mate.
It's a bit weird. And that's fine, it costs me a fortune in books, but that's why cheap bookshops exist. So I can go in and go, that's £5, brilliant, tenner, done. And that'll keep me going for a couple of days. I'm trying to plan what I'm taking to Italy with me.
Oh, yeah.
It's like, well, I've just bought them.